Sundays, yeah.
Brilliant. Guys, welcome day 9. Let's grab a ball and let's just let's throw it as hard as we can to the other hand. Throw it as hard as you can so you feel that energy that hits that hand. And before we do anything, let's just try and feel that energy just grow up our arms towards our shoulders. And let's just create a bit of feeling there, let's say. And let's take a deep breath in for 5 seconds. Just plant ourselves in the space. Just take a look around. Keep throwing this back and forth as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the way out, I just want you to let go of anything that might be in your head this morning. Anything you've got to do today. This next 20 minutes is for you. So just breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's roll our shoulders a little bit. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to be a little bit more gentle. We're going to open our arms a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing. So let's take a deep breath in, maybe a bit of a deeper one this time. Let's push it to 6 seconds. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then again, as you breathe out, just let go of anything you're holding on to, any thoughts, and just dedicate these next 20 minutes for you and your 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's walk through your morning just over the next 30 seconds. I want you to imagine yourself getting up and I want you to just think about all the things that you did this morning to bring you to this moment right now. So as we do this, let's just let this ball become just a distant thought in our mind and just consciously just walk through your morning. Think about what you've seen as you did what you did. Reflect on any thoughts you had this morning. Keep connected here into that breath. And once you arrive right here, right now, just bring that ball in front of your eyes and just instead of throwing it, kind of ping pong it back and forth. And as we're there, let's just take a moment to recognize something that we're grateful for. And we're going to do a smile practice this morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to widen the arms and we're going to get them all the way out here as we throw this. But as you do that and as you stretch out those arms, I want you to really stretch out that smile in your face and stretch out that feeling in your tummy. So start here. And then as you get wider, widen that smile on your face. Think of something that makes you laugh. Have a little giggle to yourself. Okay? And more importantly than anything else, generate that feeling here. Feel something. But have purpose with that. Whatever you think about what you're smiling about, whether it's that gratitude or something attached to that gratitude. And let's just relax that tummy, relax the face, and come back to this here. And just take a breath in there. Just recognize if there's any different feelings or sensations inside you. Let's do the same thing again. Widen those arms out. All the way to a full stretch. Hold them there for as long as you want. Find that feeling, generate that feeling for your day. And then bring it slowly back together as you relax. And let's just swing our arms. Let's swing our arms into a smile. Let's go to a 3. Let that 3 kind of be an extension of the arms, of the smile. And what I want you to be aware of is as soon as you let go of the ball, be aware of this hand here. So normally we're thinking about catching it and going into that smile. Do that, but think about this hand. And think about what you feel in that hand. This week's theme, guys, is all about heart, hands, and head. Okay. Let's just take that. Let's just squash it on our heart for a second. I think this morning I want to start off with, I pulled a little wisdom card out of my pack. So I'm going to start by reading this morning. So I did it for us all, whoever was in the session, just to kind of frame this session. And what I want you to do is, as I read it out, I just want you to pick out one word that kind of settles with you this morning. So be aware as I do this, just to make sure you push that ball right there. So these come in 2 ways. You can pick it one side and it's a challenger, and you can pick it one side, it's an ally. And this morning we've got a challenger, so I'm going to read it out just as you're aware of that ball just on your heart. When the Phoenix challenges you, it's really just a gentle reminder to let go and let what doesn't work fall away. Maybe you're not allowing things to change because you're more comfortable with the familiar, even if you know that it's not the best you could create for yourself. Fear of change is a crippling experience as it works against nature itself. The task at hand is to allow for an ending, and it's timely and right that you should do, and it's timely and right that you do so for the highest good of all. In surrendering to the fundamental purposeful change, you will most definitely find yourself in better circumstances. So let's just take that and let's just throw that into a 3. And if there's anything that connected with you this morning out there, or any word, just pluck it out. If there's not, just focus right onto that ball. Okay? And in your own time, wanting to travel without really interrupting this rhythm, to grab yourself a second ball. Okay? So if you have to slow down that rhythm in order to bring a second ball into that practice, do that. Okay? And the first sight swap we're going to go with this morning with 2 balls is a 3 and a 4. So we're going to just recap what we did yesterday for those that were here and introduce it for those that wasn't yesterday. So a 3 and a 4. So let's just get into that space of juggling for a second. 3 over and then a 4 up and then a 3 back. 3, 4 and then a 3. 3, 4 and so on and back. Okay, let's just do this with 2 balls for now, just as we recap, so we can not think about the balls as much. Last week's themes were dreams, goals, and habits. What I want you to do is I want you to throw your 3 across. Don't throw your 4. Throw your 3 across and think about whatever the word dream means to you. It's quite a broad term. The nicest definition I've got in my mind is what Disney says about a dream is a wish your heart makes. I just want you to think about that word. And what we're going to do is, in your own time, throw a 4 around that 3, and we're going to exchange that word this week for our heart. Okay, so that whatever that dream is, if it's a specific dream you've got, or if it's just the definition of the word, or a reflection on that, whatever that word means to you, dream, and then throw that heart ball up around it. We can do this with 1 ball if you're struggling with 2, 3, and then a 4 individually. 3 and then a 4 individually. But that 3 is our dream and that 4 is our heart. Let's just jump on to the next one. Last week we spoke about goals. Okay, so for the next 6, well, we're on day 9 today, so however many days left, 50 odd. We've got a goal in mind, and that's a goal that we're going to set ourselves, and that's for you to know and for you to work towards. And this week, we're going to exchange that word goal with a 4 to our head. 3, 4, 3. So if you've got a goal in mind, just reflect on what that is. Let's keep it at the forefront of our mind this morning. And exchange that word with head, and recognize that our head's doing all the work there. And then the final one last week was habits. So recognize that 3 as a habit that you want to bring into your life that may be aligned to that goal to help you every day to remember. But maybe take a moment to reflect on, is that the right habit? Is that the habit you want to work with? If it's new for you this morning, maybe a new habit, or reflect on that today. And we're exchanging that with our hands. And our hands really are a metaphor more so for the actions we take every day. It's not your hands you're juggling with. Whatever part of your body will do the same thing. It's the actions we take. So just take a minute to, in whatever way you want to, throw the 3 and the 4s and just take something away from that. Take whatever, catch whatever thoughts come to your head. Recognize them. Let's move to a 4-4. 4-4. So what I'm going to do is here, I want to add a 4 and a 4, and I want to put a clap in there. A 4-4 and a clap. 4-4 clap. Alternate which hand you start with. A 4 and a 4, and then a clap. Bump, bump, clap. Bump, bump, clap. Okay, so last week we had a quote. Goals may give us focus, but dreams give us power. Goals may give us focus, but dreams give us power. And I just want to exchange those 2 words in the same way that we've done. 4-4 clap. Our head may give us focus, but our heart gives us power. Let's just reflect on that just for a second. So we've got a head ball and a heart ball. We've got our hands that are taking action from the decisions we make. From those 2 sides of us. Again, guys, if you wasn't here yesterday, through lockdown, we've been, or Circus Smash Youth have been making a film about lockdown itself, and it's about really the journey, or the moral and the underpinning of the story is about the heart and the head. The heart and the head. So all of this thinking really has been done a lot by the youth. Let's grab a 3rd ball. Let's grab a 3rd ball and let's jump to a 3-3. 3-3, 3-3, 3-3. So what I want you to do is recognize that 3rd ball right now as you and your feeling. And every now and then throw it in there. Come back to that 3-3, but every now and then throw that 3rd ball in there. And what I want you to do is I want you to put it right by your heart. Right by the heart, really close as you can to your body. Notice my shoulders and everything scrunch up. As close as you can to your body. If you want to add a 3rd ball in there every now and then, you can. If you want to get a bit more consistent with that 3rd ball, go ahead. But what I want you to do is I want you to really get as close to your body as you can. And when I say the word in a minute, I'm going to say a word. I want you to catch the first thought that comes into your head. Heart. Let's take these balls over your head. I'm going to do it with 2. Throw, throw, catch, catch. You can do it like that. You could do it like this, and you could bend down. As long as those balls are by your head and not by your heart, let's just... And when I say the word, you're just going to catch the first word that comes to your mind. Head. And let's just close our eyes. Put your 3 balls or 2 balls or however many you got on your heart. Just close your eyes for 10 seconds. Let all of that wash over you and just find something in all of that talk that I did, or find something in the thoughts that you found to take away into today. So let's just breathe in for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put one ball down. So we've got 2 balls, and let's come to 1-1. Okay, so last week's visualization was about our space inside the room that we are in right now. Yesterday morning, we started to walk out the door. So for each of these site swaps, we've got a bit of a story that we're telling, I suppose, to build our world. So 1-1 is our door. And what I want you to do is I want you to walk now in your head to that entrance of that door. And I want you to step outside. Now, outside that door is not what's outside there normally. Outside that door is wherever you want to be. It's a beautiful, tranquil space. If you like the beach, it's the beach. If you like the forest, it's the forest. If you like a waterfall, it's the waterfall. But wherever you are, as we come to a 3-1, there are 3 roads in front of us. Decide what colour that road is, okay? The one in the middle is the road we're going to take, okay? The road on the right and the left are our heart, and our head is our heart and our head. The heart road, the head road. This 3-1 represents those 3 roads and that one of us that is standing there looking in that space in which we're ever in. And this week's visualization is going to kind of look inside us before we look outside. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to take a step towards that road as we come to a 3-3 and recognize the energy change in us. That 3-3 is us. It's that ongoing, never-ending infinity of changing feeling, if you like. Let's jump to a 4-4, and you decide which side is your heart side. You decide which side is your head side. Is it on that right or is it on that left? Doesn't matter which one. Okay, and let's come to a 3-4. Let's come back to that place where we first started as we started exchanging the words. A 3 and then a 4. A 3 and a 4. And let's recognize that. We're not going to go any further down that road this morning, but let's just recognize and just have a moment to think about. As we travel down that middle road, we can observe either side. We torn so much at work, personally, with everything we've got to do every day, that sometimes we might go more with our head decision, and we might get into that space of constantly think. And we're just not recognizing us in the equation of thinking, right? So all we're going to do right now is as that 3-4 goes back and forth, we're going to recognize as we do this week, walk down that middle road of the actions we take, the habits we are bringing into our life. We have got our goals on one side, we have our dreams on the other. We have all these different things that are coming into our mind from all the different things we do every day. And I'm just going to stay silent just for 10 seconds because I know I've just thrown a lot at you. And let's just look at those balls. And to finish off, we're going to do what we did yesterday. I'm going to try and get it today. So we're going to put 2 balls, one there and one there, and then we're going to drop the arms and we're going to catch them. If you drop one ball, don't worry about it. Just do it with one ball. I'm finding it really tricky to put one on both, but maybe this morning is the day. And whatever you catch, just throw that on your heart and just give yourself a hug. Take it into a big hug for yourself this morning in whatever way you can. Guys, have a lovely day. Lovely start to your week. And love yourself. Cheers, guys. Got little dances going on as well.
Hey Joe.
Yeah.
It's snowing in Teignmouth.
Is it? Is it snowing anywhere else? I know it was yesterday a little bit.
It was hot and sunny a minute ago. Now it's snowing. Amazing.
It's funny how it's changing, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
No worries,
Bye.
guys. Have a lovely week. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow if you're back. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers for joining in live, guys. I will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock.